Filming live from outside the 4th District Courthouse, New York City, we are here live with Steve Hartman and his lawyer, Mrs. O'Brien. Steve, are you relieved of the outcome of this case?
Yes, I did not kill him, so I should not go to jail for something I didn't do.
Mrs. O'Brien, are you relieved of this outcome?
I don't think it matters what the outcome was of the case. It just matters that I did my job and I did it well. It's up to the people to decide if Steve deserves a sentence or not.
Thank you for answering my questions. We will go further into this investigation and post-case interview. We will be back shortly.
My name is Reese Bobby, and vote for me for president because America needs to be first. And always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
We are back in the studio with Steve Hartman, who just got acquitted of murder charges. Steve, what's your reaction to the verdict?
I'm very delighted to be out of prison with those big guys who were scary. The only thing that made me rethink my attitude was when Mrs. O'Brien pulled away from my hug and didn't seem happy for me.
Mrs. O'Brien, are you happy for Steve, and what did you think of the outcome?
I just did my job. I think Steve is a good kid, but it's not up to me to determine the verdict. I'm happy for him because his attitude changed for the better.
You think your attitude changed the verdict, Steve?
Yes, because if you keep saying no, they will probably believe you and let you go free.
Steve, what was your life like before you were accused and involved in this crime?
I live in New York City with my dad, mom, and my little brother Jerry. I like to go to the basketball court and talk to friends and shoot hoops and just chill.
Did the courtroom become more tense throughout the case?
Yes, I think it did. The witnesses were more important and reliable at the end of the case, and the closing arguments played a big part in the result of the case.
Steve, what does it feel like to be innocent?
It feels great because I can be free and not get locked up in jail. I can get a job and live my life to the fullest.
What lessons do you want viewers to take from this?
My advice is that don't put yourself in dangerous situations because it could turn out to bite you later. You could be in jail. My name is Reese Bobby and I'm running for president, and with your help we can keep America great.
Mrs. O'Brien, do you think things could have gone different in this?
I think that things were close in the end until the star witnesses and closing arguments. If the witnesses said something different, I think the case would have ended up differently.
Did you see any changes in Steve's personality?
Yes, I think he changed for the better throughout the case. At the beginning of the case, Steve was very nervous and afraid. Towards the end of the case, he began to become more sure of himself and confident that he didn't do anything wrong. I was very happy with the way his personality and attitude changed.
Steve, do you think your attitude changed?
No, because I wouldn't go up there and lie and try to put yourself in jail. That is just dumb. My name is Reese Bobby, and on this election day, I hope you cast your vote my way. And always remember, you always gotta drive with the fear of the cougar.
Mrs. O'Brien, do you think Steve was innocent or guilty?
I think Steve's a good kid that got sucked into a bad situation. I think it isn't up to me to decide. The jury made its verdict and I did my job. That's all that matters.
Well, I think that is it here, so I thank you, Steve and Mrs. O'Brien, for joining me and answering my questions. Now, take it back in the studio to Gerald for the weather.